All right, guys, so I'm here with my amazing fitness model, and we're going to teach you some mandatory fitness poses. So we're going to take you through a front pose for fitness now. So you'll see here Chloe, first off, importantly, her delts are nice and capped. They're square and even, and they're facing the judges. Then we come down to her arm line. Slight curve in the arm, nothing too harsh. Thumb to the judges with pretty hands, allowing her to finish and square off that delt here. Coming down to her midsection, we always want to think about the taper. So you'll notice her hips are slightly rotated down to squeeze in that midsection even more. Coming down to her glutes, she's turning on those abductors, turning on those glutes to keep that fullness even though her waist is twisted. Coming down through her quads, so you'll see a nice quad sweep coming down in both legs. Legs are turned out, quads are turned on. On this leg here, you'll see all of her weight is shifted over to one leg. Coming down, this foot is not front on, but think about kind of 45 degrees, so in the middle of the two, allowing you to turn out the floor and turn on that quad. And this other leg, nice and turned out, slightly leant out, foot is nice and squared away, creating a nice clean line, and again, turning out on the quads. So you'll see here, she's created a nice taper from shoulders to waist to glutes to quads and clean lines down through the legs. This is your standing front pose. Okay, so taking you through now your first quarter turn, which is a quarter turn to the right. So you'll see here, Chloe is facing her right with her body. Now, you want to keep your shoulders nice and square and open to the judges to show those delt caps. You want to have clean lines through the hands, so you'll see her wrist isn't overbent and her pinkies are facing out, allowing her to show off her arm muscles. You'll see in this arm, there's a slight curve, a slight bend, and a beautiful flick of the wrist to create a clean line, but nothing too exaggerated. You'll see her midsection is very tight, holding it in, nice and tight to show that taper, allowing her to push up through her glute to show that nice, round, full physique. Coming down, you'll see the front leg is turned to the side because this is a side pose. She's positioning her foot in a way that allows her to pop her quad and show off her hamstrings. Her back leg is where all of her weight is, allowing her to push up and hinge back with her glutes to show you that taper and keep that glute fullness. This is a traditional side pose.